Hey, good morning, guys. Welcome to week 1, day number 4 of our Blues in All Keys, volume 2. So we have 3 more keys to do today. It's A, we are doing A, B flat, and B. And let's go ahead and dig right in and make sure we remember our A major scale. Remember this as we begin, is that this is a journey. I know that some of you, this is over your head, but at the same time, every time we talk about the scale going up and down for A major, let's say, for instance, and then I teach you the A 6th lick, and every time you hear this, even if you just listen to it, you're starting to soak this in, and it will get easier. So just kind of hang in there. Let's keep having fun together, and I'm going to do some more live videos today of just some simple things as well. But let's go ahead and knock this out. So A major, we have our key signature F sharp, three sharps in F sharp and A major. All right, let's try that again. So this is the fun part of being in the morning, right? Just waking up and doing these, but I love it. So let's go ahead. I always say that there's something called the order of sharps. So when you think of A major, it has 3 sharps: F sharp, C sharp, and G sharp. And this is just for free. When you think about what's called the order of sharps, as you add a different sharp, you have this fun saying where you say, "Fat cats go down alleys eating bread." So F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, fat cats go down alley. So every time you add a sharp to your key signatures, that's the way you remember it. So here we go. A major has 3 sharps: F sharp, C sharp, and G sharp. So here we go. A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, A. Going back, A, G sharp, F sharp, E, D, C sharp, B, A. So here we go. We have root and 5th of an A major scale to root 6th. And all we're doing is the A6 lick. And remember, how do I get that A6 lick? I'm going to go 1 minor third to major third, 5th. So my triad, right? And there's the 6th note, and then I do the octave again. Even on the beginner side of things, if you're a beginner and you're having trouble with the longer part of this specific lick, practice that. Practice the triad, hammering on the minor third to a major third. And I like the fingering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So putting my pinky on the F sharp. But I also think sometimes I do my 4th finger on the F sharp and then do the octave with my thumb and 5th finger. I think I do both. Either one works. So then you come up to the minor third, major third with our thumb, 3rd, 5, 6. And then you end that part with the 5th and the flat 7 of an A scale to the 4 chord of an A blues, which is D. So just for a second, you're on that D and F sharp. Let's put that together. And the timing is 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and then 3, and 4, and then 1, and 2. And then the last part of the lick is the A chord in 2nd inversion. Remember that I hammer on the minor third to the major third while holding the 5th note on top. Let's do the whole thing very slowly. 1, and 2, and then 3, and 4, and then 1, and 2, and 3, and then 4, and then. Remember that this lick does 4 minor third to root. So remember, that's called an enclosure. You have a target note and you go da da da. So 4th of the A major scale to minor third to the 3rd, da da da. 1 and 2 and then 3 and 4 and then. Da 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 da. All right, mess around with that, and let's go ahead and go to B flat major. B flat will feel a little bit maybe more comfortable than A to some of you guys, especially if you're in the jazz world. B flat has 2 flats, B flat and E flat. So here we go: B flat, C, D, E flat, F, G, A, B flat. If we're writing out the scale and putting our comma, we do B flat, C, D, E flat. We practice that. B flat, C, D, E flat, F, G, A, B flat. Those are our 4-note groupings. B flat, A, G, F, B flat, A, G, F, B flat, A, G, F, E flat, D, C, B flat. And just for fun, the B flat major scale is 2, 1, 2, 3 fingering. 1, 2, 3, 4. Really important to get the right fingerings when you're playing the major scales. Okay, so here we go. The lick is a slide key, which makes it nice. There's our triad, which we're focusing on, and we're making sure we get the minor third to major third. Our bass that we're going to do is root in the 6th of the scale, 1 and 2 and then 3. And let's get that first. The B flat 6 lick, 1 and 2 and then 3. And so there's my triad with the flat third to major third, and there's my 6th note of a B flat major scale. Oops, I did that wrong. Okay, let's do the second part of the lick. All I do is come up to the minor third to major third, 5th, 6th, and then that's the Cruella de Vil part, right? Let's put that together. 1 and 2 and then 3. And what's happening up at the top? I have the 5th in the flat 7 of B flat major, and then I go to the 4 chord of that for just a minute, E flat and G. Notice my fingering is 4 2 to 1 3, or 2 4 to 1 3, and then I end the lick by doing the minor third to major third with fingers 2 to 3 while holding the F on top. Da, 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 da. Okay, let's do the whole thing. 1 and 2 and then 3 and 4 and then 1 and 2 and 3 and then 4 and then. What happens at the end there? I do 4 flat third, major third, my enclosure D is the target note. We're going da 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 da. 1 and 2 and then 3 and 4 and then. So maybe I need to focus on just the B flat 6 lick. I can also do this, the Cruella de Vil. Da, 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 da. Or I could practice the last part of the idea, which is da 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 da. Getting that B flat triad in second inversion, and then I do flat third. Sorry, I do 4 flat third. Da 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 da. So maybe I want to just practice this. Da 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 da. Right? That sounds nice. Da 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 da. And that's a great technique to get down. I want to make sure you guys are holding that top note. All right, good job on that. Let's keep it rolling. Let's go to B major. Will be our last key, and then we have all 12 keys for this lick. And again, you don't have to get it all done this week. You will always have these videos. So here we go. We're going to do B major. B has 5 sharps. I'm going to give you the order of sharps again, since I was trying to say that earlier. The order of sharps is every time you add a sharp, G major has 1 sharp, F. How do you know the next sharp? There are a couple different ways you know, but one way is this order of sharps. Fat cats go down alleys eating bread. And you go, okay, G major has 1 sharp, D major has 2 sharps, F sharp, C sharp, fat cats. A major has 3 sharps. How do you know what the 3rd sharp is? Fat cats go, F sharp, C sharp, G sharp. So B major has 5 sharps, F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, D sharp, A sharp. Fat cats go down alleys. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, so here we go. B major, our scale once again is B, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B, B, A sharp, G sharp, F sharp, E, D sharp, C sharp, B. Fingering for B major, 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5. All right, here we go. First thing we're going to do is hammer on. We have our left hand notes, B and F sharp to B and G sharp. Root 5th to root 6th, the first thing we're going to do is hammer on minor third to major third, and there's our triad. And there's our sixth note on top. Another great thing to practice. If you're a beginner and you're having trouble, find that major triad and do it as slow as you need to do it. And it will get easier. You're going to start to be able to visualize these triads, guys and girls. Visualize these triads. It's going to make, as you know your major scales and your triads, it makes all the difference, right? And being confident in where you are. All right, and then I have my octave at the top. That's the first section. Then we go up to the minor third, to major third, to fifth, to sixth. Minor third, major third, fifth, ba-da-da-da, Cruella de Vil, Cruella de Vil. Once you get up here, you're on the fifth and flat seven to the 4 chord of the B major scale, or B major blues, which is E, and you're just there for a second. Da, da, da. Let's put the whole thing together. And the last part of the idea is getting your B major in second inversion. Da, 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 da. Notice that I'm holding the 5th note of the B major scale on top, that F sharp, and I go minor third to major third. We do the whole thing really slowly. 1 and 2 and then 3 and 4 and then 1 and 2 and 3 and then 4. And what am I doing at the very end? Da da da. There's my enclosure. The enclosure starts on the 4th note of the scale, da, minor third, bum, bum, da, ba, da, 1, da, da. All right, very good. Let's go ahead and do the second lick, which is going to be easier for you guys because we've already been practicing that this week. So what we're doing is... the other lick is, I have to go back to the right key, we'll be in A major now. And remember that all we're doing is our 1 triplet and 1 triplet and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. 1 triplet and 2. So 1 triplet and. Remember that we have to get 1 triplet and 2. So the D and F sharp will land on beat 2. 1 triplet and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Let me come up the octave. I can start up here. I'm just going to play it up the octave so it doesn't sound too low and muddy down there with my left hand. Okay, now, what am I doing? My second inversion triad, right? And I use my 3rd finger. I'm going to go right to the note. 3, 5, 3, 2, 1. And you're going to slow it down and do 1 triplet, 1 triplet, and 1 triplet, and. So it's really like 1 and 2, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So the most important part is going to 1 triplet and this, so the and of 1. And the more you do this, guys, the more you practice this triplet right there. You do 5, 3, 2. Look how I'm breaking that down. 1 and 2, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and eventually it's going to click and you're building up finger strength along the way. So here we go. 1 triplet and 2. When I get to there, I'm using fingers 2 and 4. I told you guys on this specific lick that I used to use 3 and 5. And I would get my hands up in there and cross over. And it's a little bit risky, and I changed my fingering, I want to say this last year, of using 2 and 4 on some of these different licks, where it helps me get more flesh on the finger. Like with your 4th finger, you have a lot more flesh to make sure you get to that F sharp. When you're crossing over and use your pinky's a little bit on the thin side, and it's hard to get up in the keys to get that. So sometimes you get it perfect, sometimes you don't. If you use 2 and 4, it makes it easier, in my opinion. And then we do 1, 3 to 2 to 1. Okay, here we go. D an F sharp to minor 3rd to major 3rd, and we end on the root there. 1 triplet and 2 and 3 and then you go 6, 5 of the scale and the root. All right, same thing on B flat major. We've already gone over the scale, so all we're going to do is slide right to the minor 3rd to major 3rd. 1 triplet. There's my B flat major, B flat triad in 2nd inversion. 1 triplet and 2. So when I get to beat 2, I'm on the E flat and G, and I use fingers 3 and 5. And then I'm minor 3rd, major 3rd, and root. There's my triad. And that's the goal. So in my left hand, I'm root 5th and root 6. 1 triplet and 1 triplet and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And the last part is 6, 5 and root. Da da dum. 1 triplet and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And this is good to practice right here. All right, guys, let's do B major. We've already gone over the scale. And we're going to go 3, 5, 3, 2, 1. There's my B major in 2nd inversion. 1 triplet and 1, and I'm going to practice this. 1 triplet and 2. Now, if I use my fingering here when I get to the E and G sharp, if I use 3, I can do it. I used to use that fingering. I would do 3, 5, 2, 4, 3, 1. And you can do that, but I switched my fingering into 2 and 4 there. To me, it's more consistent to use that fingering. So if I use this fingering, 2, 4, 1, 3, 2, 1, and then I'm back in my triad. E and G sharp with 2 and 4, 1, 3, minor 3rd to major 3rd, and there's my, see, I can visualize that triad, and I go 6, 5, and root. The left hand is root 5th to root 6th. I like that fingering so much more. 2, 4, 1, 3, 2, and 1. All right, guys, this lick or these licks to start off Blues Volume 2 are a little bit more difficult than several of the other licks. We have a few challenging licks toward the end, but there are some really fun licks that are going to be easy for you guys. And we still have, today is Thursday, so we still have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to do some review, and I'll do some lives and some encouraging videos along the way for you guys. But the main thing is just remember that, once again, this is a journey and a process, and you don't have to nail all of this in the first week, okay? I'm just teaching you the foundation to be able to play in all keys. And even if you took the first part of the first lick from this week. So we did the C6 lick, right? Even if you said, all right, some of that's over my head, but I'm going to start with the C6 lick, and you're going to go, there's your triad, and you slide from the minor third to major third in the fifth and sixth. If you did this, and you felt good about that, and then guess what? You go to D flat, because we've gone over that. And you get that, and you get up into the keys, and you go minor third to major third. How nice of a goal would that be? Just to get one other key. It doesn't have to be D flat. Because you guys already know that as you've practiced the C6 lick, when you go to the 4 chord of that blues, it's the same exact fingering. It's just starting on F. And when you go to G, it's the same thing, but it's starting on G, same as the C fingering. And so you can turn on any one of my backing tracks, a slow C blues shuffle, or you can turn on the backing tracks, any backing track on YouTube, a slow C blues shuffle, and it has the notes for C, F, and G. And then just try to pick one other key to do maybe the C6 lick in a different key, like A major or something like that. So have fun with it, and remember that we're in this together, and I'm here if you guys need anything. We have 11 people now. We had Leo signed up yesterday. Very thankful for Leo. So 11 people. I'm always going to tell you guys how many people we have, and I'm hoping that people that are watching or from our other practice group will continue to sign up, and my students will continue to sign up. Guys, have a great day, and I'll see you on a live here in a little while.